It's time.
All right. Yes, everybody is gone. I think Scribe just freaking went live too. Good lord. Good lord. Everybody's live. But normally this isn't my normal GAC time, but as I said in my short stream this afternoon, we've got a special event involving my wife tomorrow, so I just won't have time to do it tomorrow morning as I typically do. So we're just going to hammer this bad boy out right now. Both accounts, back to back. Probably be hour and a half. Hopefully it goes well. Oh my god, a General Grievous. A General Grievous. Interesting. And a Kira lead. Okay, well. Let's just go ahead. In Wampa, we trust around here. So, let's see what happens. But that thing can drop the mark and the damage immunity anytime. $42 dots on that Droidica. All right. Wampa, you get to keep your job, girl. Yeah, everybody give it up. Everybody give it up for the Wampa. Wampa Omi solo on a General Grievous team. It's doable. It's kind of rough in 5v5, but the old girl is carrying us once again. All right. Oh, my goodness. A relic for... That is kind of frightening. That is kind of frightening. But we got some options. We got some options here, so... We'll see if this can do it. We'll see if this can do it. Probably not. Yes, thank you, Graxy. Join our Discord. Join our Discord. Okay. Let's pivot here. Let's go ahead and see if these guys can't get it done, we'll head up north and see if we'll just finish clearing out the top, and then hope for the best. We'll see what happens. This guy's clearly got quite a bit of GP on his side. Well, that'll shut down the assist for a minute at least. There we go. All right. Really can't wait till I can have enough Omi saved up to give Qui-Gon his Omicron. That's gonna make a pretty big difference in certain things. All right, so let's go clear out the top, and then we'll kick it on over to the main account. All right. So let's go ahead and do that, and that should be good. And if it's not, I'll throw my own Phoenix at it. Full clear. That's my standard. If we can't get the full clear, then we failed. All right, that's Veteran Smuggler. That's normal Chewie, and that's Vandor Chewie. Okay. Nobody's got prepared, so Vandor won't be reviving anybody, but he's got guard up. So let's get him taken care of first. Oh, there's the prepared. All right, let's get Vandor out of the picture. All right, lovely stuff. Yes, big shout out to Graxy for setting up the Discord. If you join it, you'll get you'll get a notification whenever we go live automatically. So, a fantastic way to keep up with what's going on. Ooh, my 7-star. Hopefully. All right. Yeah. To be expected. It's kind of what he does. Oh boy, getting ugly. Getting ugly. All right, well, that's the ball game for this arena. So let's head to the main show, folks. We did the best we could. For whatever reason, I'm just curious. I didn't even look at this guy in advance. For whatever reason, we Carbonite 4, which is the second lowest you can be, we have people with 4.7 million GP. Like, go play with people your size, buddy. Anyways, now let's get to the big show. I do things backwards of Arnold. I do my little account first, and then I do the big one. Mostly because the little one takes, 5 to 10 minutes. That makes a difference. His little one's still a full size Grand Arena, whereas mine is definitely not. All right, should be loading up here any second. What time is it? All right. The Henry Lorien. All right. Okay. Ooh, pretty stout defense they got down here. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing they probably got Quadme stuck back here on the back wall. Let's take a look at some Datacrons here. Standard, but not a lot of defense on it, so we've got that going for us. Tankcron. Okay. Okay. All right, well, let's clear this bottom wall, and then we'll turn our attention to the north after we see what's on the back wall. And okay. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll go this way. Oh, so glad Malikos is back on the menu. So glad he's up and running again. Okay. All right. I mean, that's a decent amount of defense on that, but let's tackle this big old gal and then we'll. Hi, dog. Hi, dog. All right. Whew. Hey, Batman. How are you doing? I'm doing good, man. Just we got a weird Friday night thing going on because tomorrow my wife has an event, so I'm gonna be a little occupied. Just and there's no time for me to do the GAC in the mornings like I typically do, so I'm hammering it out tonight. Hammering it out tonight. How's everything going on your end, my friend? Okay. And my cats just knocked over something. I'm not sure if you heard that or not, but they are wild men and women. All right, this should be plenty. Oh, he lost taunt. So we can zap him out of existence. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Okay. Let's see here. That's probably fine. This is always just absolutely nerve-wracking fight until that shield generator goes down. And then after that, I will unclench my butt cheeks. But not a moment before then. We're almost there. Almost there. Triggered her Omi there, so his ability's ready to roll. Alright. Yeah, let's just take him out. So that way, if for whatever reason, if you have to make this choice, you get the generator down and you have an insta-kill, always take out Boss Nass. And the reason for that is the generator won't come back. Even if something weird happens and you lose, you don't have to deal with the generator, and these guys are nothing without the generator. So always make sure Nass is your priority, then Jar Jar, and then it doesn't matter after that. Oh, I could have insta-killed him, but he dead anyway. He dead. Because, yeah, these guys get a ton of protection. They have very, very little health. So as soon as the health's off the board, or the protection's off the board, they drop very, very easily. Okay, let's see what they have waiting for us on the back. Okay, we've got a Jabba. Okay. So they are taking their Quadme on offense. That is unusual. We have a Jabba back here with an attacker Kron. It's a lot of defense, but the abilities aren't anything super crazy. I feel like Lord Vader might have a good shot here. Yeah, this isn't anything I'm super scared of, because now we have the option to use Bane in almost any capacity we feel like. Okay. I wonder if I should bring Marok in. Because I don't know if you're aware or not, but there is either a bug in his coding or there's something going on with his kit setup with his patience ability, and it was causing debuffs to be dispelled like crazy whenever Purge was dispelled or whatever. So I kind of want to try it because I don't really have a use for him otherwise, but simultaneously he brings a ton to the table with the blinds and everything. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna let's just. There's no need for us to get crazy here. Thank you. Beautiful. Oh, again, that's another one of those fights that I know it works. I know it works. I know it works, but I just get super nervous about it. Okay. Mm, normally I'd throw Malik at this. But I'm kind of wondering if I should just throw Bane. Let me remind my. So Jabba on this back wall is the last thing I'm kind of worried about. Um, hmm. It's a lot of defense, but it's pretty low relics. You know what? Maybe I should just take care of this now, and then just get it off the board. And once it's off the board, I think we have pretty smooth sailing. This is one of those teams that sometimes it just freaking refuses to die, no matter what you do. 'Let's keep his taunt gone. This fight's also such a huge damn timeout risk. Okay, that's going to help out quite a bit. I was kind of hoping Dots would take care of him, but didn't work out that way, so... Just trying to get him to his ultimate. I think I'll have a chance for Maul to use his... his deal here, because I want to nuke out Chrysanthemum with this while his ultimate's active. That way he won't revive. Okay. And now let's just put it on auto. And hope Lord Vader doesn't screw it up. I don't know if you can hear Sammy. He's excited in the background. All right. Perfect. All right. Let's get to fleets. Let's get up to the fleets. We'll come back and clean up these last two. But let's go scope out fleets. So yeah, zero reason we can't just throw Bane at this. I was literally up here looking for Bane instead of filtering by Sith. And Bane, and we'll give you Assassin, and you can have that. Oh, I should have basic. That would have killed her permanently. But, I mean, we're not in danger, so. There it is. Beautiful. God, this... can never get enough of that guy. All right. And we'll just bring a couple of jet... hang on. Okay. Okay. Bring Hoda. Maybe Kyle. That should be plenty. This should be more than enough. I should have been calling him in the whole time to get his stacks of Jedi Knight activated. But as it turns out, didn't really matter. A little. I mean, I'm not surprised we lost Ayla, but a little surprised we lost Ayla. Okay. Well, shoot. What did we have on the back wall? We had that dash with Hondo team, and what else? And Shock T with the Bad Batch, I think. Okay. So I have nothing but overkill for for all of this at this point. Um, I just everything is overkill. Um, yeah, okay. I do want to try. There is one team in particular I want to throw at the back wall for funsies. I hope you don't mind funsies because it's one of my favorite things. It literally doesn't matter, but you know what? Let's just get her out of there. All right, fleets. Here we come. What are we looking like? Executor, Leviathan, and Malevolence. Okay. All right. We got you. They got the Dorito starting, so we're gonna do that. So the reason we sabotaged, if you're wondering, instead of calling in a reinforcement, was for one simple reason, and that is the way this is programmed, the way the AI works. They are going to be calling in for their first reinforcement is going to be Sith fighters, so it's going to be taken out. Doesn't matter where in the anything you put any of it. If you do this formation and Sith fighter is in your reinforcements, it is going to be called in first. every single time like clockwork. So this is a fantastic team on offense. On defense, what you put down can make your everything very predictable. It can make it so you can plan for absolutely everything. Now, this is a little slow. It's a little slow getting stuff killed and off the board. But you'll be able to take over their capital ship first. They'll only get that one chance at a reinforcement, and once it's gone, it's gone. And then you'll just be able to pick them apart. It's going to take a minute, but you'll be able to do it. And then once we're able to call out our own Fury class to do the mass swarms and all that other stuff, it'll go very, very fast at that point. All right. Takes a minute. Takes a lot longer to kill without having your Fury class out there, because you can't, like it'll take down, it'll disrupt protection and stuff like that on the mass swarm. But it's worth it in the long run. It's very, very, it's slow but safe to do it the way I just did it. So that TIE Dorito used to cause a lot of panic, but if you just start your Marauder class bomber, you start your own TIE Dorito, and you start your Sith fighter, you'll absolutely run a turn meter train on them. They'll only be able to get one reinforcement out. And it's even better, like if the 50-50 flip at the start had gone my way, where I had taken them out, they would have even gotten less turns, and the fight would have gone even faster. But that's the nature of a 50-50. When everything else is equal, you're dependent on the game making a coin toss. And I don't know about you guys, but for that mirror match coin toss, I tend to lose it more often than I win it, when it should technically be 50-50. Could really use a couple more assists here, folks. There we go. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. My beautiful bride has brought me coffee. And you notice I didn't wiggle until after we had offense at the beginning to get as many of their ships off the board and out of the picture as soon as you can. Offense is the priority, so you shouldn't have to worry about wiggling until after you've killed a ship or two, and only wiggle if you have a mark or anything like that on you. But obviously look at things like relic levels on the ships, because if they're high relic levels. Oh, there's the dog. There's the dog. Ugh. There we go. Now she's assisting the way she should. Yeah, you see, if you saw my bar there real quick, you saw I was at 90% to the ultimate. It's because we're not getting assists. Everything charges on the use of the basics on the ships. So like this is at 96%. This fight should have been done if we were getting the assists the way the ship, like these guys should be assisting far more often. For whatever reason, the RNG tonight says no assists. Easy there, little man. Sammy's excited. He's watching something. He's got him all fired up on his tablet. I was hoping we'd get that thing too, but it's fine. We softened it up quite a bit, and that should be the ball game. All right. 73? I'll take it. I'll take it. Anything above 70, I'm usually happy. Okay. That's a support cron. Okay. So. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I want to see how this does against here. Um, it's doing very well. It's doing very well. Oh, dude, I'm still so far out from Omega Sentinel. It's not even funny. Um, it's dumb how far out I am actually. Jesus. All right, so what do we do here? Do we throw Malik? Do we throw Malgus? Do we throw Malgus? Do we throw Gas? Do we throw Jedi Knight Cal? Do we throw Bo-Katan? We've got all the options. We've got all the options. We got Grievous, although Grievous, yeah, that Grievous ain't gonna work right there. Shit. Let's just Malgus it and call it a day. Um, it's so weird leaving. I've got Bo-Katan still. I've got Gas. I've got all the toys and nowhere to use them. They had a Luthien with an Omicron. I was fully expecting to have to take on that Luthen. Fully expecting it. So I'm a little bit of shock. The we ended up not running into it. But you know, there you go. It is what it is. Hi Echo. Oh, you know what? Let's just get Echo gone. I know we could have feared the whole team, but dude, I have not had good drops for her, and I haven't had anything, and I mean anything, drop for Oath yet. It's really kind of frustrating me. But I am in the milestone, like in the month long milestone. I think my next drop is 10 Omega Sentinel shards. I think that's the next one. Yeah, I have zero. Zero. And I can't tell you off the top of my head how many Omega Sentinel I have. But it's not many. Like the 10's not going to get me there. But they are just doing no damage to me at all. Of course, I'm struggling a little bit getting rid of them, but you know, let's. Oh, come the frick on, my. Mm. That attack gets dodged at such an inordinate rate. It's pretty nuts. And Grax, when you said you needed to start farming shards for Omega, I for a second thought you were talking about the Bad Batch Omega, and I was like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? There's no need to do that. Yeah, dude, that attack probably, I'm going to say conservatively, a third of the time I use it gets dodged. A third of the time. Conservatively, a third of the time I use it. Okay, so 1827, absolutely fantastic score. Very, very happy with it. We have zero drop battles. So they know what they're up against. They know what they have to beat. So they have that pressure also advantage. You know, it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. It is gonna talk. It's gonna cost. It's gonna cost quite a bit. It's very expensive taking characters up. It's very expensive taking characters up. Um, So there we go, Grand Arena, both of them. Like I said, of course, it helps that my my little account is four battles. You know, like that's not a thing. Um, but yeah, this went very very smooth, very very smooth. I'm very very pleased. If you've been watching for a while, like Graxy and some of the others that are chilling in the channel, dude, I'm broke. I have zero gold. I could have 10,000 training mats. There's nothing I can do right now until I get a little bit of gold. It's ugly. It's very very ugly. So I'm hoping some of these milestones and some other stuff we start getting some gold because I legit have been trying to do too much. I've been trying to get Moon Knight up so I can have that part of it because you know that I can use Blade, Moon Knight, and Agatha in the raid. But I've also been trying to get other things up and going. I'm just trying to do too much, and I need to focus a little more, and I need to decide do I want my focus to be on Dark Dimension 7 or on those raid teams. And you know, I'm a little bit torn. Like tech team wise, I don't have an issue, but Mystic always seems to be an issue, and until Oath and Man Thing. That you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Because I'm at City. I'm at the City nodes right now, so that's Spider Society. But it's also like Blade is a City character, so there's a lot of different ways you can go for it. But yeah, I'm raid wise. I'm not worried about anything other than Mystic nodes. Mystic nodes are, for whatever reason, the bane of my existence. It doesn't matter how good my Mystic team is. It always seems like I'm struggling. All the other nodes I'm just fine at. Everything else works out great, but Mystic nodes just ugh. Yeah, but Cosmic you have covered with like Super Scroll if you have him, and some of the Hive Mind, some of the other teams can pull in from Cosmic. So Cosmic isn't nearly as big of a deal. Um, and I'm getting close with Spider Society. Um, I just need to G19 for more, and they're literally all waiting for their uniques. That's all they're waiting for. Is they're all good to go except for their the uniques. Um, so yeah, I'm just trying to do too much. I need to focus, and then I think once I focus down a little bit, I can start I can start clearing some of this stuff off my plate and saving gold and training materials again. Um, but like for tech in the raid, I just grab the three guys that I currently have up and running from Orcus, and then throw like Kestrel and one of the other guys from Pegasus on there, and it's fine, and it works. It works great. It's just Mystic. Mystic, for whatever reason, is just a nightmare. Yeah, I will tell you though, I usually sim, but tech I play because I think that team is fun. I think the Orcus raid team's a lot of fun, so I play them manually. Um, oh yeah, dude, Nimrod's freaking off. Actually, I'm more impressed with what Scientist Supreme brings to the team. Like Nimrod hits hard and just wipes out whole groups, but like Scientist seems to be the one that's kind of holding it all together. And I do have Lady Deathstrike, but I'm waiting to get my seventh star, and then I can get her involved. And I'm not super far off from it at all. But yeah, that's just kind of waiting on that a little bit. Yeah, dude, Nimrod's amazing. They did a very good job with those raid teams. Yeah, I honestly Sentinel's the character I'm the most disappointed with out of that group. Um, when we played the preview for him, we're talking Marvel Strike Force, by the way, folks. Before I smell dinner. Dinner's being cooked, so I'm gonna have to get out of here for supper here soon. Yeah, he's so fucking slow. He is insanely slow. I think that's probably the crux of my problem with him is he's so goddamn slow that by the time he gets a turn, either the fight's lost already or won already. It's one of the two, and he needs just a little bit more speed. And I haven't looked at his speed compared to the other characters. I haven't dove into it in that fashion, but yeah, he probably needs 10 to 20 more speed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, in a time battle, you'll get one or two opening moves with him, and then it's just downhill from there. And he's just standing around, and his drones are getting taken. I was hoping he was going to have a very much like Doctor Doom feel to him, with him summoning the other Sentinels and stuff like that. I was hoping he'd be able to do some cool stuff. 107, 107. I mean, that's not. That's not. That's not super. I'm trying to remember. Like, yeah, I'm trying to remember. Like the last character I looked at their speed. It might even go so far back as to be Spider Weaver. Like, I think Spider Weaver was like 123, and then teams like Secret Defenders and Extreme X-Men started running circles around her. So, and not let's not even talk about the Spider Society. They are insane. The number of turns Spider Society takes before the average team gets a turn is nuts. But yeah, yeah, 107 is way too slow. I mean, 10 more speed at least. Bring him in line with Scientist Supreme. Yeah, 10 that's too slow. That's too slow. That's just way too slow. Especially when you deal with teams that can push your turn meter back. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to give him just a wee little bump. Even 5 more speed might even make enough of a difference. But yeah, he needs more speed. Or they need to introduce a turn meter filling mechanic to one of the other characters to feed turn meter to the rest. But yeah, 107 is far too slow for as high of the power creep where he's, power creep where the characters get stronger and stronger and stronger. That's a massive speed drop off. That's unacceptable in my opinion. But yeah, I had a feeling. I knew he was slow. Like he's probably way below average on speed. Even for older characters, I think he's below average on speed. They need to bump him up. I feel like it was a typo. Like maybe they meant 117 or 127. Like he should be faster. He should be faster. He doesn't need to be like Quicksilver or Nightcrawler or whatever who just, get going right away. But he definitely needs to be faster. That's a very, 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 very low amount of speed. That's nuts. That is nuts. All right, my friends. I really appreciate you being here on a weird Friday night GAC stream. It was way more straightforward than I thought it was going to be too. That's the other side. Is I always expect that when I'm doing a Grand Arena, I'm going to have to struggle and pause and sit and think. But the defense he put down, I kind of had a counter ready to go for all of it. And not seeing Quadme on the walls, not seeing Luthien on the walls is very, very unusual. But that means he's going hardcore offense. Sorry. Sam's got a desk chair that he sits at when he's watching his videos and stuff at the dining room table. And he just rolled it out into the kitchen for something. I don't know what, but yeah. What does he have? Oh, he's getting the rest of his mac and cheese for dinner. And he's just crab walking the chair back. Just rolling. Oh, he's stopping for a bite. He's stopping to have a bite. Teddy! Sorry about yelling into the mic. Sammy held the pan a little too low, and Teddy decided that he too needed some mac and cheese. But I'm going to get out of here, folks. Appreciate you being here on this very rare Friday night GAC stream. We will not be on again. We will not be on tomorrow. I just won't have the time. We're going to be gone all damn day. But I'll get on Sunday for a little bit of something. And then Monday morning, we'll be back into our normal GAC rotation. And has anybody looked at the forums or anything to see if there's been another puzzle announced or anything of that nature that we need to keep our eye on this weekend? Does anybody know? I haven't seen anything pop up on from any of the notifications, and I'm not really expecting it to because of the delayed timing with the Marok event. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in my forum notification servers on Discord. Not seeing anything. Okay. So it looks like I was hoping we'd get a kit reveal on Monday. I was really hoping they would reveal Balin on Monday. And maybe they still will, and they're just not doing a puzzle. But that's my hope, is that we get Balin's kit reveal Monday and they tell us when exactly the event's coming, because that's going to be an event. That's going to be a big deal that I'm going to stream from start to finish. So we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. Yeah, nothing out there. But they don't really need to do a puzzle for him. We know he's coming. All they need to do is tell us his kit and when the event is. So, and that also means, I guess, we're getting a week without another marquee for Ahsoka, which we should get one marquee this month and then another one next month is what everybody seems to be guessing consensus-wise. So, yeah, we'll catch you Sunday afternoon sometime. We'll have a nice, chill, fun stream, do some stuff, hang out and chit-chat. And then Monday morning, we'll be back into our normal GAC rotation, and there won't be any more interruptions and weird Friday night ones. Like I said, my wife's got an event there. Back in high school, she was the queen for what's called the Fall Foliage Festival. It's a thing where you do essays and give talks and interviews and stuff like that, and you represent the Fall Foliage Festival. And so back in high school, she was the queen for 1 year. And I think you get a scholarship and stuff like that too. And this is the 60th anniversary of the festival, so they're doing a reunion of all the queens. She gets to be in the parade. They're gonna introduce all of them. So it's a big deal. She gets to have some focus on her and go and have a fun little day. So that obviously takes priority over everything else. And I was actually supposed to have the weekend off from TW, but a lot of people needed the weekend off. Luckily, the TW we've got here on my main account is not going to be difficult. So I just went very heavy defense, and they said I would probably, if I'm attacking a few hours late, I'll be lucky to get any attacks in at all. Like, that's how lopsided it's appearing to be, because we had a bunch of extra people take time off. So, anyways, again, yeah, we'll catch you on Sunday, guys, and then wrap up this first week of 5v5 Monday morning. So you guys have a good weekend. Good luck with your GACs. If you have any questions or need any help with anything, feel free to reach out on Twitch. Send me a whisper or whatever the hell they're called. Join the Discord server. Graxy, can you throw that up one more time, buddy? If you can't, I can. Or will, if I can figure out how. There it is. Join the Discord server. You'll get notified when I go live, plus all sorts of places, to talk about this and other games and anything else you want to talk about. So there we have it, folks. We'll catch you on Sunday. Enjoy your weekend, and have a good evening. Bye-bye now.